If you're wondering why I have the same look and it's raining and I have the same shirt on as I did in the last video, it's because it's the same day. And I am secretly cutting my locks out. And what better movie to watch while I'm escaping the matrix and societal pressures and constructs than the matrix itself?
That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my
I know what you're thinking. Girl, why are you playing with me? But the real gag is, I'm not. I really did it. I really combed them out. And I'm not taking no slander, bruh. I think that it was just time. I think that I focused so much on like this idea of people being like, oh, I loved you with locks, and oh my God, you can't ever keep them. I can keep them because every time y'all see me for the past 4 years, I've had them. Did you think that? Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. It took me about basically 5 days to comb all of my locks out. I've had them for a year, so I had them since last April. And I guess a little over a year, but I'm not dragging it. And that shit was hard to tell. My arms were hurting, my thumbs were hurting, my hands were hurting. It was a horrifying experience because it just was. It was the worst experience that I've had so far with combing my locks out. I don't know if it was because like there was so much product built up or because I just had to do things in between combing them out. But it took forever. And 4 days is not a joke. Definitely not. And I did start later in the day most of the time, doing them like maybe like 11:30ish, 12 after like that first day. But yeah, so after I got done combing them out though, just to kind of fast forward what I was gonna say, your hair is the porosity of your hair, meaning how do I explain porosity? It's like how your how your hair responds to water intake. So you see how like it looks all good and moisturized here? Baby, this is dry. And I just got out the shower. Okay, my hair does not hold moisture well right now because it's been in locks. So the way that I moisturized my hair was a lot different, and now it's been stripped down pretty. Honestly, like my hair specifically has not been stripped down really, really bad. My hair is still like extremely thick. I don't even know if y'all could tell that from this, but like my hair is extremely thick still. And that doesn't always happen with people when they comb out their locks. Like sometimes it's pretty thin just because you stripping your hair, like you're ripping it out. Literally, you're ripping it out. So can only imagine what that's like for some people that already have thinner, finer hair. My hair is not that fine in texture. It's actually pretty curly still. So that's really good. But the curl bounce back is actually the best that I've had so far, despite how much product and chemical I've had on my locks, because I've dyed this set of locks black maybe twice, and then I had to use color oops 4 times to lift this hair to go red, and then I bleached it with a pretty high developer, and then I went red. So like it's a lot of chemical in this hair, which is why it's so like patchy in color, just because the depth of when you dye locks, it's hard to penetrate the lock all the way to get the color through and the bleach through. But baby, we have to get into the bounce back of the curl though, because the hair is long. The hair is long, mad long, and the curl bounce back is very, very good. So yeah, you can still tell that it's very thick. My hair is still very, very thick. Let's get into products and combs and all of that good jazz, because that's the real tea that people want to know, right? The main product that I used to actually actually take the locks down, what you want to do is the mistake I made was I didn't saturate my hair with water. I used a spray bottle the entire time, which I really should have just wet it. But because I wasn't doing it in one full day and I wasn't spending my whole days doing it, it was a different process that I had to do. I didn't do that until the very end, like when I got to the top of my head, which I'm gonna insert clips of the entire process, but I wanted to get through the actual, why does my camera look like this? Get through the actual process of telling you what I did. So this is the only product that I use outside of water. Okay, Neo Rosemary Mint. I swear by this because rosemary is, I like products that I can get my most bang for my buck. Rosemary is good for hair growth. It's good for strengthening hair. It's good for your scalp, as same as mint. It's really good for clarifying and just opening up those pores. So yeah, I use this. I would wet my hair at the end, take a little bit of this. Now baby, the comb situation, I'm gonna insert the video of my combs as well, because I don't even have the other comb. I used a rat tail comb like this, specifically a parting comb, because this is really good for opening the ends up. And these are just really, really good. You want to get you a heavy duty one. These are carbon fiber, so it's different than plastic. It'll say that on the package when you get them. I wish I still had the package that this came in, but nevertheless, all three of these are carbon fiber. Wait till I show you these. But I wish I could find the one that's all beat up, but I have a video nevertheless. Parting comb, okay, like a braiding comb. These were full blown barber combs. Let me see if I can. Okay, so prepare for this. You have to do this. If you have thinner locks, it might be a little bit different, but basically I ended up having a whole nother braiding comb because, and this I used on like my thinner locks that were just a little bit, they weren't thin, but they were smaller. So you just gotta finesse, okay? You gotta make sure your hair is wet enough. You gotta make sure that you don't wanna do this on a, I don't know why people would, but you don't wanna comb your locks out on a dry lock. That would be insane, okay? A question that I've been getting a lot, like since I kind of shared the fact that I comb my locks out on social media is benefits of cutting it off. Cutting it off versus combing it out. I've never cut my locks off because I've already done the whole big chop situation before. I've done it multiple times. When was that? Technically in 2018. Well, 2017, I cut my hair off and it was mad long. And there was nothing wrong with my hair. It was completely healthy. I was getting it taken care of. Like every month I was getting my hair taken care of. And my homegirl at the time, her mom was a beautician. And I just got out of like a relationship that was, it was draining, you know what I'm saying, towards the end. So I was like, I need to cut my hair off. I had never done it like that low, but I cut it all off and had like a little bust down, okay? And that was great. So even if I got locks again, like, which I don't plan on doing anytime soon, I wouldn't cut them off. That's just not my thing. I feel like combing the negative energy and all of that out is enough for me. But for some people, and even if you're not like a spiritually based lock having person, because I have my locks for spiritual reasons most of the time, like personal growth reasons, etc., etc. You still hold things in your hair. Like your hair still tells the story of your inside of your body. It's an outward manifestation of that. So whatever you're experiencing, stress, all of these things, you know, your hair is an direct outward expression of that. So I just needed to comb that out, and sometimes that's not enough for people. So if you feel like cutting them off will save you time and just kind of like the hassle, go for it. I say go for it. I like to see people cut their locks off because I feel like after, like if I had mine for like 5 years or some shit like that, oh baby, those would have got cut off because I'm not spending the next 5 years combing them out. Like it took me 4 days to comb out these, and I've only had them for a year. So I can't even imagine the level of product buildup and just like working through the lock to get up to the top. It takes a lot longer than what people expect. Like I would say on average when I was combing them out, it took about 20 to 30 minutes per lock. Like, and I had 53 locks. I can say that now. I didn't really like to tell people how many locks I had in my hair, but I had 53 locks in my hair. So that was hellas. But yes, so back on track. Combing them out, I think that just was, it's always been a better bet for me. I have never really had an issue with combing them out, and I've combed mine out. I had my first, well, we're not even gonna count the sets that I was just going through trying to figure out what size I even wanted in the beginning. So once I finally solidified the size that I wanted, I combed them out. I think this is like my third or fourth time combing my locks out. I can't remember, but so all of that being said, like, it's your hair, and I think that you should do what's best, what serves you best, and you'll know based off of just kind of like where you're already leaning towards. So outside of those products, I think that a leave-in conditioner could be really, really good. And just like whatever your typical products are, like, just try to kind of stick to those, because like, same thing I tell people when I would start locks, it's still your hair. Don't look at my underarm. I do need to shave it. Relax. We all got body hair. But it's the same hair that you have. Like, my loose curls are the same exact curls, same exact hair I just had in my locks. So it's like, don't be weird, bro. Like, just use the same products. You don't have to go buy like this extravagant this or that. Like, use the products that you have, because that's what your hair is used to anyway. As far as hair loss, I'm gonna show y'all my bag of hair. Like, girl, hold on, let me show you this. Be for real. I look like oh god, what movie is that? I think it's Pulp Fiction. I think it's Pulp Fiction with Samuel Jackson, when his hair is like giving full Jerry curl, or them people from that actually owned Soul Glow in Come to America. So this is the bag of hair. This is actually really small. This is a regular size grocery bag, Target bag, but like, in the grand scheme of hair loss, think about it. You lose 180 strands a day. Okay, and my hair was locked up for a year, and this is the amount of hair that I lost. So my hair is still extremely thick, but I'm gonna show y'all. You see this, bro? This is just a little bit of it, but like, yeah. You're gonna lose hair, babe, and that's okay. That's what's supposed to happen, okay? Because well, at least for me, it was, coming out on the bad news, girl. Don't be scared to lose hair, because you're gonna lose hair. I didn't lose that much more hair after I washed it in the shower the first time. I just, lost the normal amount, I guess, that you would lose when detangling. Like, after you got like some braids or something like that, I lost less than that. So most of it happened but that just comes also from combing them out the right way, because if you ripping your shit out and you not being intentional with how you combing them out, bro, just because you're gonna have moments of frustration, because that shit take a long time. If this is the route you decide to go, this should take a long time, and you can get frustrated as hell, and your arms gonna be hurting and shit, but like, still be intentional, because you don't want to be bald. You definitely don't want a bald patch. I think out of all the times like that I've combed my locks out, I definitely thought this time I was gonna have a bald patch, because my scalp, and even now, like up here, my scalp is just so tender, bro. Because once you get to the root of the comb out, bro, that should be hurting so bad. Because that's where like the most fresh product is, I guess, from like the retwist and shit, and that shit is just hurting so bad. Ooh, girl, but it feels so good to run your comb and all of your stuff directly through your scalp. Like, you know that feeling when you put a Q-tip in your ear? And it's like, that's exactly how it feels too. do this. I also blow dried my hair, which is really not the best practice, I guess, fresh out of a, I don't think it's the best practice. Even though I used heat protectant and all of that, it's really not the best practice after you comb your locks out because your hair is so dry. Like I said, like, even though my styles look all fun and cute and moisturized right now, I'm putting a moisturizing overnight conditioner in my hair right now. And it's extremely dry at the back. You can tell the difference for sure. I can see it on camera. Like, this is dry as hell still, and you can hear it in the comb. Like, but this is way more moisturized at the top. Like, you can definitely hear it in the way that the comb goes through it. So, anyway, just be very, very intentional about it. And post lock comb out, you want to make sure that you're moisturizing it. You want to make sure that you're putting oil on it because it's exposed way more than your hair was in locks, you know, like way more, but it's still dry as hell. So today, I'm just gonna let my shit dry for real. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do nothing to this besides the little detangle that I just did, and I'll pick it out eventually. But I want to do some type of braids. We're off topic though. I pretty much said all that I can say. And now I'm just gonna show y'all the process. So I hope y'all enjoy the actual emotions and all of that shit that I was going through. Last thing I am gonna say, if you are more of like on a spiritual tip with your locks, when I got to that last day, it was the heaviest day, even though my hair was the lightest, like at that point, because it just, you feel so exposed. At least this is my experience. I felt extremely exposed because it's on time. Like, I honestly feel like I've never had locks, and I've never felt like that when I comb my hair out. Like, most of the time I'm like, oh, I miss my lock. Like, I feel like I've never had them. Like, I feel like this is just what I need for this chapter that I'm going into. For whatever reason, higher than my pay grade right now. I haven't really fully discovered what that reason is, but yeah. It's an extremely heavy process in general because it is a major change, and because it takes so long, like, you're going through the change, which already change takes time, but you're also invoking the change and all of these things. It's a lot of things, okay, girl? So just be prepared for the emotions that come with combing your hair out, because you're combing out years sometime of your life. And yeah, I hope that y'all enjoy the next half of this video though. And I hope that the beginning half was beneficial to you. I hope the second half is even more beneficial because you get to see me actually experiencing me combing them out. It's not a bunch of footage or anything, but it is just like, you know, clips of me going through the process and me towards the end and all of that. So I don't even know what you would call this look. Okay, we have 2 rows technically left, and I guess my middle row. I always forget about my middle row. But yeah, I'm still gonna call it technically 2 rows. Yeah. So it's taking me forever because I think it's because the amount of process that I put this set of locks through, because it didn't take me this long the first time, but also, girl, I had to do my sister hair. That turned out extremely cute. She got some boho passion twist, but that took a long ass time, one of the days. So the main day actually that I was gonna do my hair. So today is Monday. I can't remember what day I started this, but I really want to say Friday, and I've only really been able to sit down and do it like not that long. So for me to be this far, I think it's pretty good. Girl, I'm ready to be done with this. I'm excited Yeah, I feel really good as of right now. Like, just about the experience. I'm ready to be back to that version of me. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what she's got in store for us. Okay, girl. We have 2 rows left. I just finished the last lock in this other row. My scalp is like, when you comb your locks out, you feel like your shit is bald. Okay? But yeah, I gotta get Aaliyah at like almost 3. It's 12:30 right now, so I'm trying to get through a little bit more. And yeah. All right, y'all. I'm obviously looking crazy as hell. I gotta go get Aaliyah. Oh, and when I tell y'all, I am more than, I'm well past ready to be done with taking this damn hair down. Okay? Well past, Bookie. Y'all, I honestly truly think that this is taking me an excruciating amount of time because these combs suck. First of all, this is the new comb that I just bought yesterday. So that's where I am. Yeah, I'm finna stretch though and maybe take a quick nap because the girl needs that, so I can try to pull an all-nighter and finish this all the way. We have 16 locks left. Pray for me. I feel like Beyonce in that video when I don't even know what video it's from, but she's hella close and she's like this talking. But as my hair is getting lighter, I feel so much heavier. It's actually insane. I only have 3 locks left to comb out. And I just can't wait to, I don't know, get in the shower and probably cry and detangle my hair and figure out what I'm gonna do next. But the fro stays. I'm not locking my hair up no more. Okay, y'all, it's currently 2:44, and this night, well, the 7th of May was a Taurus moon, so I'm feeling good, feeling free, prepared to manifest over these next few days. I haven't washed my hair. Don't let this fool you. I'm gonna wash it tomorrow because it's 2 in the morning. It's almost 3 in the morning. And it didn't take me that long to comb them out. It's just, I probably finished around like 12-ish. But me and my mama watched Abbott Elementary. So, till like 2:15. But, y'all know, I am gonna show y'all my floor. It looks crazy. I'm gonna vacuum it in the morning, but like, I don't even want to walk in here. So I just got out the shower and I need to finish drying off and stuff. But do y'all see? Can y'all see? Let me see. I can like, hold on. I don't even know if y'all can really tell how much hair is on this floor, but it's hellas. And I cannot wait to vacuum, okay? Yeah, but this is obviously my good night. Yeah, gotta do my little nighttime routine and yeah, get in the BED. So, girl, I forgot to tell y'all why it was not my night to clean the kitchen, but I did it for my sister because she had hella practices today. And I had my hair in like them 2 braids. I'm like, what is tickling my neck? I'm thinking it's the end of my braid. Why the fuck was it a whole bug? And I threw that bitch into the sink. Is this the thanks I get for being a good person? Moral of the story, just choose violence because good people get shitty outcomes all the time for no reason. I just had to show y'all the combs that I went through. First of all, this was A barber comb. Okay. Another barber comb. This was the second one I bought. Now this was my main tool, and it stuck me out to the end. So, as you can see, my hands are extremely red, but we'll get that off. No problemos. But this is the floor I want to show y'all in the daytime. And yeah, I'm gonna vacuum. AKA yo drug dealer, shot her back, cause snap pills out, white in the trap all night with the hardest. Yo, I done took this damn shower. And I'm about to pass out. In there forever, washing and detangling this shit, bro. I had to have my sister bring me some water. I'm like, I heard her bring me some because, bitch, I am dehydrated after that shit. Like, what?